It's important to understand the language. Hovězí nudličky, samurai, prosím. Máte bio haleb? I think because it shows respect to, the fans, your teammates, your coaches.
Dobrý den, pane Potáček.
You want to understand them and understand kind of where they're coming from and their, values. Dobrý vojek švejk. Not just people in Czech should read, but people all over the world. And I think it's a classic. It makes you also, as a human, connect with them. And I think that's really important to have.
Dobrý ráno. Dobrý ráno. Nahoru. Jak se máš, Barry? Dobře. Vážný zápas. Každý ráno, každý den.
The first phrase that I learned was actually "Mám fůru času" from a Yellen song. How can you say "Mám fůru času" you can't say some of these other words? So it really kind of catches some of my teammates and makes them laugh a little bit.
Čauky, Nicky Rock'n'Roll Holávson. Jak se máš?
I use Duolingo because it gives you basic grammar, gives you muscle memory and repetition, kind of seeing how sentences are formed. Yeah. Sibling. Yeah. It's how I learned all my numbers, all my colors. I learned like a 5-year-old. Starší. The hardest part about learning Czech language is the ž, like the ch, like in seš. Like Jiří Korn, that's a tough one for me.
První přirávka. Druhý přirávka. Třetí přirávka.
Vyplývá to z jeho charakteru. Kevin na ledě se snaží dělat věci tak, jak má, tak, jaký je plán od trenérů. Dá se na něj spolehnout a to víceméně se prolíná i do toho naučení toho českého jazyka, protože to není povinnost nikoho.
Kolik opakovaný tady? 3krát?
Není to úplně běžný a ukazuje to prostě jeho charakter, jak je důsledný.
Víc pohybu! Pohybu!
It helps to be immersed in it, kind of like I am with having the coaches and teammates.
Každý den lepší.
Je to nějaký vzkaz jako respektu té kabině, kdy nechce jenom rozumět a mluvit svým jazykem, ale chce být v té kabině součástí.
Bomba, bomba! Hezky.
Česká kabina je specifická, vtípky a tak dále, tak to je Kevinův jednoznačný vzkaz, jak se chtěl začlenit.
Borec na krec. Ty vole.
I think like a secret weapon is maybe some of the music. Some of the best words I know are from like Kabat songs or like Jiří Korn or Karl Gott songs. Music can unlock a lot as well.
Pátek, sobota, neděli, pondělí, úterý. Yeah?
The song. Pátek, sobota.
No, zase je pátek. Love to hang out with my teammates. It's a great little city. For me, it feels like home, and I've really enjoyed it. Like Jiří, like the name Jiří.
Yeah. Kluci se ze mě smějou taky v kabině, protože já tak jako občas neřeknu prostě.
Nakaladanu. Co je slovo? Nakaladanu. Nový slovo dneska.
Čočka.
Čočka. In my free time in Litvínov, I love to go to cafes, love to read. I read books about Czech history because I think it's important to, understand the culture. Here's a couple here that I brought with me. Kind of like the history before, like Czechoslovakia and like kind of, I guess, the communist history here. And Dobrý vojek švejk. It's an awesome book. It's so well written. Whenever you're in a bad mood or you're taking life too serious, I think you can just like pick up and read this book and kind of like understand like that, there's more things to life than what you have going on right now. And I think when I first got here, maybe the coaches, Karl Malenik and like Robert Reichel, they kind of encouraged me to kind of like, I'd ask them questions about different things, and You know, maybe Adam Polishek is another player that really, I ask him so many questions about what does this mean.
Jak říká broken česky? Broken. Zlomna. Nový slovo dneska.
Why is that city named that way? Why is Prague like this and that? I think I probably annoy them with all the questions I have, but they're happy to answer, and they kind of, you know, I think they appreciate that. I care a lot about kind of the history here.
Kevin byl z té kategorie hráčů, který nepotřeboval nějaký extra servis navíc, nebo by byl nesamostatný, je to právě naopak.
Malini, možná citrony. I like going to the grocery store because, you know, you get your food fresh and it's kind of a joy to cook a meal.
Můj biohleb, jak skanovaný.
Chtěl skenovat z regálovky. Když se naskenujete, si má.
Yep. Going to the grocery store almost daily is part of my routine.
Ahoj. Ahoj. Jak se máš? Dobrý. Yeah. Učím se česky. Yeah.
So this is the image of the locker room with few hockey-related items. There are 9 of them. So let's see how many words in Czech do you know.
Okay. Dress, keku, helma, brusli, puk, pískan, myslím. Rukavice, to je těžký. Ramonopad, nevím.
Almost 100%.
Yeah, like some half points maybe.
Well, we call that chrániče.
Chrániče.
Chrániče na ramena. And this is píšťalka.
Píšťalka. So when coach says na pískani, means on the whistle?
Pískání is the whistling.
The whistling, okay. All right, I'm learning the sound. Okay. I have learned 3 new Czech words today. Čočka, lentils, lager, the kind of the grinds in the bottom of a coffee, and pištelka. Visualization, yeah, for learning different words. For lager, I kind of remember like an old dirty beer, like a lager of like, and that's kind of like the beans on the bottom of there. For the whistle, my teammate Theo Pištek, I use his name, Pištelka. Čočka, I mean, that's just kind of like, that's just a weird word in itself, so it kind of builds its own vision for me anyways. You know what, tomorrow, when I go to the rink, I'm gonna use my 3 new words, so. Moji 3 noví slovy. I'll find a way to make it into my conversation tomorrow for you.